Hi everyone, it's Nelda. Welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing well. Thanks again for clicking this video. Today I'd like to show you the projects that I finished using my scraps. I watched Aisha's latest video. She was completing her journal. She was binding her signatures and I crafted along with her. Please check her channel. It is Young's Paper Creations. She is really awesome. I can tell that she has a very good heart. I do not know her personally, but I am getting to know her through her videos and she is a blessing. So please support her. Subscribe to her channel because she has great content. By the way, excuse my hands. I have been crafting so they look dirty. I washed my hands already, but I still have the ink and some glue. Okay, so this video will show you these projects. Again, I used mostly my scraps except for the seam binding and some ephemera. So while watching Aisha and listening to her, I punched so many buttons using my mini punches, and then I decorated these albums. So these are mini albums, not journals. I love making mini albums also and then giving them away to friends. They make great gifts. So these are the buttons that I made while watching Aisha. These are small buttons and the mini punches are from EK, distributed by American Crafts. So Aisha, this is how the punches look like. I wish I have the Martha Stewart button punch, but I can't find it anymore. These punches are really light and I put them in my purse. And then when I bring my tools, when I visit my daughters and I want to craft, this is what I always bring, and I punch buttons. It has a lock also. You just push down, punch, and slide away to lock. So I made lots of buttons today. And then I decorated these mini albums. So if you are a scrapbooker or you make journals and mini albums, you will have lots of scraps and bits and pieces of paper. You probably have boxes of scrap papers and recyclables like me. So I do not throw them. Like these ones are great because they're big, but this one's like you still can make use of the tiny pieces and the small pieces like these ones. They make great tucks or pockets or embellishments. So these are just a few of the projects that you can make. So let's take a look at this one. The covers and the base of the pages are from cardboards, like this one. These are covers of paper pads. These are strong cardboard, so they are good base. And I cover them with the leftover paper. I seal the cover with Mod Podge and use seam binding. And again, I used my cinch to bind it, but you can always use a binding ring that you can buy from a dollar store. And this is the back, so it's a mix and match. First page, you can journal here or add photos. And look, this is cardboard. And then the photo mats are also from scrap paper, just like this one. This is a journaling card or a photo mat. And again, this is from scraps. So here's a tag where you can journal on the back. I stamped thankful. And again, the tuck is from tiny paper or piece of paper. So this is mini album / journal, I guess. Here I just stamped hugs and kisses. So this is the Salt and Pepper mini album. I love that title. We go together like salt and pepper. Next mini album, I call it Beautiful. It is made out of used envelopes, so I do not throw away the envelopes, and when I use the cards for embellishment, I am left with many envelopes, and they also make great base. I will provide links on some tutorials on making mini albums using envelopes. So here it is. The cover is also sealed with Mod Podge, and again, seam binding for closure and some decorations. And the spine is also a leftover paper. And I did not really care if the colors or the designs match. I just use whatever I can grab from the recycle bin. And then I just use the paper buttons that I just punched when I was listening to Ayesha. And then here I just used a border punch. And then again, paper buttons here. Then there is also a hidden pocket here. You can tuck in a picture, or this could be a good hiding place for a secret, a secret place. Last but not least is the Happiness mini album. I have some inserts here, so it's a top-loaded pocket, and this could be for journaling. And then look, there's a paper button here to decorate the tab. So great for photos again and journaling. And I just use, again, mix and match. There you go. So if you add your photos here, it will really look nice as a brag book. So there is the third project, and it's all about happiness. These are just some things that you can do with your scraps and leftover paper. And look at all these gorgeous buttons. They are great for embellishments, and I use this distress ink to distress the edges, just like that. Okay, so let's just punch a button here. So those are the holes, and this one is to punch the circle. There you go. Another one. So now you have really good looking paper buttons. Now you have good looking inserts or journaling cards, and they're not bulky because these are paper buttons. And you can also make coin envelopes just like this ones. These are distressed using the distressed ink. You can use the envelope punch board to make an envelope or a template. So this is a plastic template that I purchased from Amazon, and I like using this. It makes 3 different sizes of envelopes, and it's very neat. So this is the smallest envelope that you can make out of that plastic template. So there you go. I also made my own template for a bigger coin envelope. So just for this size. So let me just show you. If you have a piece of paper this size, or let's say, let's do this as an example. Just trace the template and then use your scissors to cut. Use a ruler to fold straight. Here I am using just my plastic template. You can use your bone folder to fold it neatly, but I don't have it handy, so I'm just folding it. And then distress it if you wish. And then glue the side and the bottom. I use my wet glue. And then now you have a nice looking coin envelope. You can use it as an embellishment. Or you can also make tags just like this one. I use my EK punch to make tags, and again, these are all scraps. Or you can make circles. If you don't have the punch, you can just use a template, or you can make buttons. There you go. I love making tags, so I have all these tags using scraps and leftover paper. And then I have a few punches that I use, and so yeah, when I'm watching TV, that's what I do. Just use my punches, make tags, or buttons, or envelopes. There you go. And if you are a parent, this is something that you can do with your child, a great crafty activity, so they don't just watch TV, or if it's too cold to go outside to play, then they can just sit and bond with you and punch buttons or do something crafty, something like this. And I think they will have so much fun. I hope so. You can also teach your child how to count, how to add, how to subtract while punching buttons. So there you go. It can be a good teaching tool, teaching aid. I remember many years ago when I was working as a behavioral therapist, teaching children with autism on how to perform a task. I use paper buttons to teach them how to put something inside a box or inside a container, and this is what I always bring, paper buttons. So there you go. So I hope that you recycle or upcycle your junk, and just don't throw cereal boxes or your cardboards, because there's so much that you can do with them. And these are just a few of the things that, again, make beautiful handmade gifts. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching this video and for supporting my channel. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Have a blessed week, and let us be kind to one another, because as what Gianna Bryant said, no act of kindness is ever too small to make a difference in someone else's life. So God bless you, and again, thank you very much for watching. Bye now.